Yes. You shouldn't have stepped
So
out behind my back.
So I'm not making shit up. This what happened.
I ain't say he made nothing up.
Holy shit! Like
When I was starting mentioning him stepping down on her, you said so you stepped down on his friend. That wasn't a comment. I just wanted to understand the phases, the steps. Steps started. You know what I'm saying? She called him. That's the step. That's the first step.
that's number one,
She called him. Yeah, she called him.
right?
Yeah. That's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? It's like
So was it
it's a lot to
instantly
think
get
about.
back? That like was it
I
revenge?
don't
Was it instantly revenge? Like that's what I'm gonna do?
No, because
know.
I've been wanting to
I
fuck his
want to go
friend for
back
a
before the
while.
revenge.
Oh shit! It was already
But
there.
I
See,
was
because that's
faithful
see,
enough to tell his friend no because his friend came at me first, and I turned his friend down I don't know
Whoa!
how many times.
Wow! So the friend was
mm,
trying to get the cheeks.
But I stepped
mm,
away from his friend, and then when the time was right, hey, you ready to do this? The time was right.
how old were
And
you?
I told him your time will come.
How old were you when all this happened?
What?
28, 29.
Oh,
Holy shit!
that's grown, grown.
Grown, grown. This ain't no little kid shit, yo.
Mm. How
Like
many
I said,
how many kids you had by this man?
4. No,
Is
1
it
by him.
one by him? Is that your first kid by him?
Second.
Your second
My
kid.
his first kid, my second kid.
Okay. So what happened with the first guy? Oh, excuse me.
I that was a fuck up in my life. I was a prostitute. I was on drugs.
Oh,
Ended up sleeping around. Ended up being pregnant at 19, and I met my second baby daddy 4 years later. Or I met him during my pregnancy with my oldest, and 4 years later we had a baby.
you just laid it on heavy. It just got heavy. That. So, um, what was your was you what was your attraction to prostitution?
Sexual activity. I was very interested in sex. I am still interested in it. I still love it. I still enjoy it. But I did go
Was
to rehab for it.
was that your first experience, or did you experience something before all of that?
Um, bef-
Were you grown when you started prostituting, or
I
did you
was
start
young. I
very
was
young?
young. I was
How
young.
how young?
17, 18.
Shit. Yeah, that's young. And 17 and 18. Okay, we talking
Excuse
just
me.
junior in high school. Did you finish high school?
I dropped out when I got held back, so was supposed to finish high school at 19, but I dropped out my senior year because I was
Hmm.
pregnant.
That was
Okay,
the first baby.
so you got pregnant in high school.
So that was the first baby, right?
Yes, 11 years ago.
So that means you were prostituting while you were in high school. That's what you're saying. The last year or two. Yeah.
How did you get into it?
Being very, very like wanting to be sexually active. Like I just would just
Oh
something
shit.
in me was just I was craving it, just wanting it. I couldn't get
Oh,
enough, and then also me starting a drug of choice was crack cocaine at that time was effect
oh
on me.
fuck. Okay, that play a big role into it. Okay. Okay, would you put all right. you wanted to do it, I get it, but the drugs, did you think the drugs like boosted that up more? You
Wait a
want to
minute.
do it?
The stimulation from the drug. First of all, she developed a dependency. And your dependency, did you like, okay, did you start doing things for the drug, like sexually for the drug, and then you was like,
Yes,
for
I did.
F it,
Yes.
I'm gonna just this is something I
Uh-huh.
like.
See? So
How did that evolve?
had
How
a
did that
hand in
take
hand.
place? If you can remember.
Say that again.
I said I was just saying if you could remember that, that far. Sometimes we can't remember far back. That's an old lifestyle. Sometimes we want to forget some of them old things. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you it like this. You don't forget. You honestly don't. And the reason why I force myself not to forget is because if I forget, I might let loose and go back to where if I remember, I'm bettering myself because I'm fixing myself from my past.
Outstanding. And I commend you. I think that's very brave just to even talk
And
about
then
it.
also, I have
Thumbs
children
up.
that
Thumbs up.
are right
Because
there.
guess what? Guess what?
Man,
A lot of these women today, right? They all cap. They
I'll
just
be
be
right back.
capping.
I got stuff to get this
Go ahead.
downstairs.
They be capping. It's just a whole lot of cap, and they just talking shit, and they ain't telling the truth, and just act like everything okay when shit be fucked up.
I mean, we do a lot of women how we handle certain trauma, certain things, and how we get somewhere. And it's not all a man's fault. I mean, a lot of women blame men because they have no self blame for what they do and self control for what they do in life.
See, look, I ain't even have to say it. You said it. You said it for me. I didn't even say it. You said the shit. You said it, not me.
Just like when women overexhaust themselves. I mean, I'm bringing up my past again, but like the prostitution, women don't. Oh, I have a sex problem. They don't admit it and they hide it from their family and their
Mm-hmm.
friends and they become a prostitute. They're living a double life. They're stressing
Mm-hmm.
themselves out. Why push
Mm-hmm.
yourself through all that stress and all that trauma and got to catch that next high or got to catch that next buck because you're low on cash or whatever?
But see, they don't want to say that though, right?
They
They
don't.
don't want to say. They don't want to say, "Yo,
Because they're
I, I,
ashamed. Because
I,
they're
I,
ashamed. They feel
they don't want to say I sold some pussy to pay my bills." You know what I'm saying? And that's what they doing. They want to say. They rather say that's my boyfriend. You feel me?
yes.
And then say I just gave him some pussy because he paid my bills. It's just the truth. It's fucking crazy. But hey, I'm not a female. That's why this is from a woman's perspective. You got it. I give you your flowers. Hey, you honest. That's what it is. I call you a winner. One of a kind.
I am.
Well, I can see. It's okay. But um no, okay, I got another question. Okay, what do you think about Sexy Red?
Sexy Red.
Yeah, Sexy Red. You know who that is? My booty hole
Rough
brown, my pussy hole
color.
pink.
What?
You know who she is, right?
No.
Okay. She's an artist, right? She's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
And she say her
Yeah.
booty hole brown and her pussy hole pink.
Yeah.
And her song is Pound Town and Ski Yee, right?
Yeah.
So the 5-year-olds is requesting to the teachers, could you put Pound Town on? And the teachers is reversing the lyrics. They like they name, you put their name in the lyrics, say, if you see Miss Smith pulling up in the class, and then the kids go, ski. That's what the kids do. Kids go, oh, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? The ballet teacher, she teaches ballet. After the song go off, the 5-year-olds come ask her and say, hey, can you play Pound Town? Play Pound Town. We need to play Pound Town. They doing ballet. Play Pound Town. The teacher of the ballet class, right? Make a TikTok and say this needs to stop. What the parents said. This some fucked up shit. Why the fuck is these kids out here trying to listen to Pound Town? This some bullshit. Y'all need to be policing your kids, as in watching them, right?
Yeah.
Sexy Red hit him back and say, shut the fuck up and play Pound Town and Ski. Fuck out of here. And then she ended up deleting it because everybody was like, what the fuck wrong with it now, right? Like, I just tripping. She deleted the tweet. Woo out the bell. Boom. So, with that being said, right? You got 5 years old around here talking about play Pound Town. How do you feel about that?
No.
No?
No.
No Pound Town, right?
No.
No. Right. Okay. Cool. I'm rolling with you. No Pound Town. We're not doing Pound Town. 5-year-olds can't be listening to Pound Town. They shouldn't be requesting that shit. They shouldn't even know about Pound Town.
No. Not period. No.
Right.
I mean, no. I mean, there's no beside no. There's no words for that. No. Like period. Not okay. No.
So, do your kids be tweaking off Pound Town?
No.
They don't even know what it is, right?
No.
Do they listen to hip hop?
My 11-year-old listens to some, not all. His what is that truck song?
Yeah, dude. So he ain't listening to Pound Town?
No. I got 4
if
boys.
If you listening to Pound Town, I don't know. I think something be a little weird with him listening to Pound Town, bro.
I wouldn't be. I mean, we don't listen to a lot of deranged, unnecessary hip hop, sexual. We do not try to listen to that kind of stuff around my children. Now, if it gets played on the radio, we can't control it. But the only way we can control it is turning the
right. You like if
turning
it's on the radio, right? They hear it. They hear it. It's on the radio, but it ain't y'all picking it, right?
No, it's not.
Now, do your kids know about the past?
About the what?
The past.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so y'all just got like regular relationship going on in the crib, right? Like they don't know shit, right?
Um, my children don't actually live with me right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm being an honest mom. Um, I'm going through a rough patch. I mean, I left a relationship 10 months ago. It was a tragic incident on why I left.
Okay.
Um, I was living with my parents, but I felt overwhelmed as myself being there with my parents and having my children. You know, I just got out of a fresh relationship. You know, a lot of women, I mean, me as a woman and me as a mom, I mean, it hurts to say this, but at least I'm admitting it. Instead of being there with my kids, I chose to go and find a way to move on, and I have the fun of my life, you know, and I'm, you know, this, my New Year's was December 1st. I'm changing myself. Like, I got new things coming in January, you know, like, I can't wait for them to happen, but, um, I abandoned my kids in a way, but I did not abandon them. Like, you know, a lot of moms won't
You
admit
said
that they
okay.
just drop their kids off and walk
Okay, you
away.
said okay. So what you saying? You saying you left for the better for everybody, right?
You said, say that again?
You left for the better of everybody, for the kids, you and the family.
Yes.
Where you leave to? Or where you leave from?
I left. You might have not heard. I left a relationship 10 months ago to a tragic incident that happened. I ended up moving out. I left everything behind with this man at his house. Everything. I mean, downright to important paperwork was left behind. And went to my mom's. I got overwhelmed, couldn't handle it. You know, me leaving put a strain on myself, and I felt like I was taking it out on my kids and on my family. So I left. I'm living with friends right now, but I have a new beginning coming in January. So, you know, like I was saying, a lot of moms don't own up and admit that they walk away from their children when they're struggling at their deepest.
I think it's commendable to say, hey,
I
uh,
appreciate it.
um, because it's like to be able to diagnose this, look at yourself and say, you know what, I'm unhealthy to myself and my kids right now. The
Yes.
best thing for them is to be with mom. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get mom right. And when I
Uh
get
huh.
mom right,
And yeah, you got to get your
I can
mind right to get yours right.
I can be
So, and
well,
not a lot of moms will admit to their wrongdoing on walking
You
away.
goddamn right. You goddamn right. They admit it when the kids grown as shit, and then they want to talk about the shit. Shut the hell up, lady.
say it's too late, huh?
Yeah, man, shut the fuck up. I'm buying you a pack of cigarettes and shit. Who want to hear this shit?
I'm buying you a pack of cigarettes. What are you talking
Yeah, get
about?
the fuck out of here. Man, you some square. You some, yeah, you know I fucked up, son. Shut up. I want to hear this shit right now.
I'm
We
buying
having a
you some
good day and
cigarettes,
shit.
man.
You come through with this bullshit. You know I fucked you over, son. Hey, bro. All right, look. We ain't gonna talk about that shit. We just saw a good ass movie and shit. You you want to take me back to wearing high shit? Black, I ain't got
Yeah.
shit. The rent wasn't paid, lights off. We ain't got no heat. You bring me all back